Today we're uncovering the secret holiday dishes from the 1970s that have slipped into obscurity. Number 1. Gelatin molds. In the 1970s, gelatin molds were a hallmark of holiday gatherings, showcasing both culinary creativity and the era's fascination with convenience foods. These molds, often crafted in intricate shapes, encapsulated a variety of ingredients, ranging from fruits and vegetables to meats and seafood, resulting in visually striking and sometimes unconventional dishes. The appeal of gelatin molds during this period can be attributed to several factors. Firstly, the post-war boom led to an increased availability of pre-packaged foods, with gelatin products like Jell-O becoming household staples. Their ease of preparation and versatility made them ideal for busy homemakers, aiming to impress guests with minimal effort. Moreover, the 1970s culinary landscape was heavily influenced by a desire for novelty and experimentation. Cookbooks and magazines of the time featured a plethora of gelatin-based recipes, encouraging home cooks to push the boundaries of traditional dishes. This experimentation led to creations such as tomato aspics, seafood-infused gelatin salads, and even gelatin-encased meats, reflecting the era's adventurous palate. The aesthetic aspect of gelatin molds also played a significant role in their popularity. The translucent quality of gelatin allowed for the incorporation of colorful ingredients, resulting in dishes that were as much a feast for the eyes as for the palate. Molds in the shapes of rings, domes, and festive figures added a decorative element to holiday tables, aligning with the 1970s emphasis on presentation and style. However, as culinary trends evolved, the prominence of gelatin molds waned. The rise of fresh, unprocessed foods and a shift towards more health-conscious eating in the subsequent decades led to a decline in their popularity. Today, while they may evoke nostalgia, gelatin molds serve as a testament to the innovative and, at times, whimsical nature of 1970s holiday cuisine. Number 2. Fondue parties. Fondue parties emerged as a cultural phenomenon in the 1970s, transforming dining into a communal and interactive experience. Originating from Switzerland, fondue involves melting cheese, chocolate, or oil in a communal pot, with guests dipping various foods using long forks. This method not only provided a unique culinary experience, but also fostered social interaction, making it a popular choice for gatherings. The rise of fondue parties in the 1970s can be attributed to several factors. The decade saw a surge in interest in international cuisines, with fondue offering an exotic yet accessible option. Additionally, the simplicity of preparation and the minimal cooking skills required made it appealing to hosts. The fondue pot, often a wedding gift staple, became a symbol of modern entertaining. Cheese fondue, typically made with Swiss cheeses like Gruyere and Emmental, was a favorite. Guests would dip bread cubes into the melted mixture, enjoying the rich flavors. Chocolate fondue also gained popularity, with fruits and marshmallows dipped into melted chocolate, providing a sweet ending to meals. Fondue bourguignon, involving cooking meat in hot oil, offered a savory alternative. The communal nature of fondue parties encouraged conversation and camaraderie. The shared pot served as a focal point, bringing guests together and breaking down social barriers. This aspect resonated with the 1970s ethos of togetherness and communal living. However, the popularity of fondue parties waned in the following decades. The rise of health consciousness led to a decline in the consumption of rich, high-fat foods. Additionally, the labor-intensive cleanup associated with fondue pots contributed to their decline in popularity. Despite this, fondue has experienced periodic revivals, often driven by nostalgia. Modern interpretations have introduced new ingredients and flavors, catering to contemporary tastes while preserving the communal spirit that made fondue parties a beloved tradition in the 1970s. Number 3. Ambrosia Salad. Ambrosia salad, a staple of mid-20th century American cuisine, is a fruit-based dish traditionally served during holidays and gatherings. Its origins trace back to the late 19th century, with the term ambrosia referring to the food of the gods in Greek mythology, symbolizing its esteemed status. The classic Ambrosia salad typically comprises a combination of canned fruits such as mandarin oranges, pineapple chunks, and maraschino cherries. These are mixed with miniature marshmallows and sweetened shredded coconut. The mixture is then folded into a creamy base made from whipped topping or sour cream, resulting in a sweet and tangy flavor profile. Over the years, variations of the recipe have emerged, incorporating ingredients like chopped nuts, grapes, or bananas to add texture and flavor diversity. Some versions substitute the whipped topping with yogurt or cream cheese to adjust the sweetness and creaminess levels. Ambrosia salad's popularity peaked during the 1950s and 1960s, aligning with the era's fascination with convenience foods and the rise of canned fruit availability. Its ease of preparation and the use of non-perishable ingredients made it a favored choice for potlucks and family gatherings. In contemporary times, while ambrosia salad may not hold the same prominence, it remains a nostalgic dish for many, evoking memories of past celebrations. Its enduring appeal lies in its simplicity and the sweet, refreshing contrast it provides to savory holiday fare. Number 4. Cheese balls. Cheese balls emerged as a quintessential party appetizer in mid-20th century America, particularly gaining prominence during the 1970s holiday season. These savory creations typically consist of a blend of softened cream cheese and shredded cheddar, seasoned with ingredients like Worcestershire sauce, garlic powder, and finely chopped onions. The mixture is shaped into a spherical form and often rolled in chopped nuts, such as pecans or almonds, to add texture and visual appeal. The versatility of cheese balls contributed to their widespread popularity. Hosts could customize them by incorporating various mix-ins, including dried fruits, herbs, or even meats like chipped beef. This adaptability allowed for creative variations that catered to diverse palates. Serving cheese balls was both practical and elegant. They could be prepared in advance, stored in the refrigerator, and presented alongside an assortment of crackers, breadsticks, or fresh vegetables. This convenience made them a go-to choice for holiday gatherings and cocktail parties. The presentation of cheese balls also reflected the era's culinary aesthetics. Some were molded into festive shapes, such as Christmas trees or wreaths, enhancing their appeal as holiday centerpieces. The outer coating, whether nuts, herbs, or even crushed crackers, provided a contrasting texture to the creamy interior, making each bite a delightful experience. While the popularity of cheese balls waned in subsequent decades, they have experienced a resurgence in recent years. Modern recipes often incorporate contemporary flavors and ingredients, appealing to today's tastes while evoking nostalgia for the classic appetizer. Number 5. Pineapple glazed ham. Pineapple glazed ham became a quintessential centerpiece of American holiday feasts in the mid-20th century, particularly during the 1950s and 1960s. This dish features a baked ham adorned with pineapple rings, maraschino cherries, and a sweet glaze, creating a visually appealing and flavorful entree. The combination of ham and pineapple can be traced back to the early 20th century, with the pairing gaining significant popularity in the 1950s. The introduction of canned pineapple by the Dole Company made this tropical fruit more accessible to American households, leading to its incorporation into various recipes, including ham glazes. The sweet and tangy flavor of pineapple complemented the salty, savory taste of ham, creating a harmonious balance that appealed to many palates. Traditional preparation involves scoring the surface of a fully cooked ham in a diamond pattern, which allows the glaze to penetrate the meat. Pineapple rings are affixed to the ham using toothpicks, often with a maraschino cherry placed in the center of each ring for added color and sweetness. The glaze typically consists of brown sugar, pineapple juice, and sometimes mustard or cloves, which is brushed over the ham during baking to create a caramelized exterior. Pineapple glazed ham became a symbol of festive occasions, particularly during Easter and Christmas celebrations. Its vibrant appearance and rich flavor made it a popular choice for family gatherings and holiday dinners. The dish also reflects the mid-century American fascination with convenience foods and exotic ingredients, as canned pineapple and pre-cooked hams were readily available and easy to prepare. While the classic pineapple glazed ham remains a beloved tradition, contemporary chefs and home cooks have introduced variations to suit modern tastes. Some recipes incorporate fresh pineapple instead of canned, or experiment with different glazes featuring ingredients like honey, maple syrup, or spices to add depth of flavor. Despite these innovations, the essence of the dish, a harmonious blend of sweet and savory flavors, continues to be celebrated in holiday menus today. Number 6, Watergate Salad. Watergate Salad, a distinctive dessert from the 1970s, combines instant pistachio pudding mix, canned crushed pineapple, miniature marshmallows, chopped nuts, typically pecans or walnuts, and whipped topping. This mixture results in a light green, fluffy concoction that blurs the line between salad and dessert. The origins of Watergate Salad are somewhat ambiguous. Some sources suggest it was introduced by Kraft Foods in the mid-1970s under the name Pistachio Pineapple Delight, with the recipe appearing on packages of their pistachio pudding mix. The association with the Watergate scandal remains speculative, with no definitive link established between the dish and the political event. Preparation of Watergate Salad is straightforward. The undrained crushed pineapple is combined with the dry pistachio pudding mix, allowing the pineapple juice to hydrate the pudding. This is followed by folding in the whipped topping, marshmallows, and nuts. The salad is then chilled until set, allowing the flavors to meld. Variations of the recipe have emerged over time. Some versions incorporate maraschino cherries for added color and sweetness, while others include shredded coconut or substitute different nuts to suit personal preferences. Despite these adaptations, the core components of pistachio pudding and pineapple remain consistent. Watergate salad became a staple at potlucks and holiday gatherings, particularly in the Midwest. Its ease of preparation, combined with its unique flavor and texture, contributed to its popularity during the 1970s. While its prevalence has waned in recent decades, it continues to evoke nostalgia for those who recall its heyday. Number 7, cheese fondue. Cheese fondue, a traditional Swiss dish, gained significant popularity in the United States during the 1970s, becoming a staple at social gatherings and holiday parties. This communal meal involves melting a blend of cheeses, typically Gruyere and Emmental, with white wine and garlic in a pot called a caquelin. The mixture is kept warm over a portable stove or réchaud, and diners dip pieces of bread into the melted cheese using long-stemmed forks. The origins of cheese fondue date back to 18th century Switzerland, where it was a practical solution for using hardened cheese and stale bread during the winter months. The dish was officially promoted as Switzerland's national dish by the Swiss Cheese Union in the 1930s to boost cheese consumption. Its introduction to the American culinary scene is often attributed to its feature at the Swiss Pavilion during the 1964 New York World's Fair, which sparked interest in this interactive dining experience. The 1970s saw a surge in fondue's popularity in the U.S., aligning with the decade's emphasis on communal dining and entertaining. Specialized fondue pots became common household items, and variations of the dish emerged, including chocolate fondue and fondue bourguignon, where pieces of meat are cooked in hot oil. The interactive nature of fondue made it a popular choice for social gatherings, as it encouraged conversation and a shared dining experience. Number 8, deviled eggs. Deviled eggs, a classic appetizer, have a rich history and have evolved into numerous variations over time. The term deviled originated in 18th century England, describing foods prepared with spicy seasonings, reflecting the dish's zesty nature. Traditional preparation involves hard-boiling eggs, halving them, and mixing the yolks with ingredients like mayonnaise, mustard, and spices before refilling the egg whites. This method has remained largely unchanged, highlighting the dish's enduring appeal. In recent years, deviled eggs have experienced a resurgence, with chefs introducing innovative twists. Variations now include additions such as smoked salmon, blue cheese, or sriracha, catering to diverse palates. The dish's versatility and simplicity contribute to its popularity at gatherings, offering a canvas for creativity while maintaining its classic charm.